what's Blackadelic? That's when your cash is feeling fast and your ass is smelling. Can't you tell it's bad when you grab your head and feel pain in your back and belly? I would take it back.
You can't handle the truth.
Yo, peace of life, family. Salute to everybody checking in with the Vain Verdi podcast tonight. I'm Gracious Souls Pimp Black. Y'all already know we doing tonight, family. It's one of them nights. It's a holiday. Salute to everybody. It's your first time tuning in with us on the YouTube. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. First time checking in with us right here on Anchor FM, Google Podcast, Spotify, Breaker, Radio, Public, Overcast, Pocket Cast, wherever you tuning in with us. Appreciation every last one of you. Y'all visit blackadelicentertainment.com. Jump in the email list. Got special things out there for you. Again, Blackadelic, BLACKADELICENT.com, family. Yo, we'll have a little conversation about some things tonight, man. Y'all know what it is. You know, I decided to do the show tonight at midnight at the time that I'm doing it, mainly because it is the eve of one of the most historic messages that we're about to receive this coming 4th of July. 4th of July holds very significant value to a lot of different factors of people. Of course, here in America, they celebrate the Independence Day, but you know what? I'm not going to explain to you. I want you to tune in to the Most Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan message, the Criterion to the nation, to the world, addressing Trump, addressing the pandemic. He's talking about George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, everything, man. It's going to be 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. NOI.org. Again, NOI.org, family. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. Matter of fact. Hold on, fam. Let's do this. Let's do this, fam. Let's do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this like this, fam, because I want y'all to get some of this. Walk with me, if you will.
America was not built on a firm foundation. The nation called America was doomed from its inception. How do you build a nation? Killing the native people. How do you build a nation? Bringing a whole people out of Africa to America to be made slaves. This is your foundation. The world is looking at a country going to hell. You are opting to be a part of that is unraveling right in front of your eyes. you see the country cascading downward. This is America. Why do you want to get into something that is coming to an end? So we are living in the time of the unraveling of this great nation.
Listen, man. I'm telling you, y'all, it's so many things were said in that, you know, and just in that, and then, you know, it's mighty interesting that I wanted to go into this direction tonight. On this funny, you know, strange, on the same timeline of mine here on YouTube.
Why do the same glasses cost so much less on GlassesUSA.com?
Hold on, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Let's come out of that all together. Let's come out of that all together. But sorry, yeah, but you know, this is you know, this conscious community of ours. You know, our we pool our information because I'm in the studies. No, I never profess, never claim to know everything or, you know, shit, or not much anything, you know, but I am a study. You know what I mean? You know, I like to read. I like to search up on things, do my own research. You know, I'm self-taught in a lot of areas. I'm very proficient in a lot of areas. You know, and I do a lot of things, you know, of course, you know, I'm no need to go out into our, you know, our personal endeavors, but just in lieu of light of, you know, the conversation of where you know, the point I'm trying to make, a lot of our conscious community, man, it don't matter what side you on. Like, I listen to all you guys, man. I listen to all of you, right? One thing that I know for certain, right? Now, I respect, I highly respect, and I have great admiration for the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan. I have great admiration for the work that Louis Farrakhan, I have great love and admiration for the foundation that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad set in place for the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan, along with the majority of all of you other quote-unquote scholars, because a lot of them say they get all the information from Elijah Muhammad. They're all students under it at one point. So then it would get me to thinking, like, and I'm thinking, listen to all you guys in the conscious community. Damn near 90% of you was involved with the nation at some point, right? And so it seems like, and then you get your teachings, everything that you guys, you know, like a lot of your foundation you're speaking, you know, other than going into Kim, and I'm gonna get into that shit in a minute, you know, Egypt and all of that, right? Y'all love regurgitating all this old information. Now, the knowledge is good, but my thing is, in our current situation in 2020, how the fuck does that shit help Black people? How does that help us end racism? Anything that you guys, you know, that y'all sit up there and do, all this shit y'all, you know, whatever, from your, whether you're Hebrew Israelite, whether you are the Kemetic speaker, whether you are New Covenant, polite them, whether you are whatever city them and Pharaoh and all them, whether you part of the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey School for Boys and Girls, Umar and all that, man. Whatever it is, like, and then, like, you know, you got your girl. I mean, like, people like Candace Owens, right? I'm talking about Black people. I don't give a fuck, right? Candace Owens, King Face. Now, young Pharaoh, I gotta put you over there because you spit a lot of this buggy, knowledgeable as hell. But y'all talk about going to vote. Vote for what and for why? How? Nothing gonna fix this racism, gonna fix this bullshit ass country, but ending this system. Like the minister said, y'all steady trying to be part of this shit is not gonna work. Period. We're gonna be singing this song over and over again. Y'all send back regurgitating all this information. These niggas, y'all still having religious debates. Hebrew Israelite versus Christian. I just live July 2nd. This man got a woman up there signing out the TV, House of Consciousness. You know, I'm gonna stay on you, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Until you have that conversation with me, right? And I don't know the brother. No respect to everybody. I don't know the brother, so this only just my judgment of what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing portrayed. On the screen or whatever, right? But my thing is like thinking about he had a sister on there. She is Kemet, right? And she's debating. He had a Hebrew Israelite girl on there last night. They still doing this shit. They go from the guys to the girl. How is any of this shit helping black people? How is this shit it helped ending racism? Because that's what the fuck going on outside. It ain't no debate over that. Y'all, you steady in the house. Pharaoh, man, come on, bro. Come on, my nigga. Look. Like, you smart, dude. You smart as fuck, man. Bro, like, this man's so caught up on, like, this deep state shit, right? You spin shit we know. We know this shit already, bro. All of them fucked up. Clinton, Democrats. So what, you Republican now? What that shit mean? What that shit ain't never did shit for black people either. Why you talk? Y'all niggas crazy as fuck, man. It don't make sense to me. All that shit is bogus, bro. Whoever, I'm like I said, I'm a baby when it comes to the studies. I'm a baby when it comes to the studies. But my thing is and probably gonna always be for a minute. And it ain't about as far as like me. I'm not. It's not a me ride with nobody or side with anything or nothing like that, right? But because everybody want equality, Pharaoh, right? You speak that shit, right? We call the names out because we passed that point, and I'm like that. Maybe I don't know the rules of the YouTube game, but you gotta remember, like I'm not from there, bro. I'm on something else, right? So you spit that shit, right? And now you had the conversation with King Face, and I was like, I just knew it was finna be some shit, bro. So you ride with Trump, right? You going so hard, you ride for the Republicans, right? Because it clear, like, and then you go hard. You like that Tommy Sotomayor guy, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and something like y'all say, some shit just natural, man. It ain't nothing religious. Like, if you have love and respect and admiration for women, period, right? How could you come at them like in a certain like when your role be if you so much of a leader, right? And so much if you think you're that much better than a person, why wouldn't the first thing be the school teacher? You know what I'm saying? And do it with a little decorum, possibly, right? If you could, you know what I'm saying, do it with a little decorum. But we know how that can be challenging. I get it. I see how I know how that can be challenging. But you want their side go follow the Democrat, blah blah blah. But that's equality. Join the Republican Party, equality. King Face, right here, MAGA handing it up. This nigga went on tour, man. Candace Owens, she lost. She's married to. I got this from Pharaoh. If it's true, she's married to a white boy that's descendants of slave owners. She's the epitome. Candace Owens is the epitome of a house nigga. Yes, you are, baby. You the epitome of a bed wench. Your husband is the descendants of slave masters. All you do is bash black people. You bash all black causes. You don't support anything. Y'all talk that shit. What do you motherfuckers do? And then look, this straight up boy, especially for guys like y'all go against Farrakhan every chance you get. Y'all go against the nation every chance you get. You go expose See, my thing is like it's supposed to be cold, right? And y'all, you claim to be warriors, y'all claim to be black tribes. And what I've been getting from my research, from the books that I read, you know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all can see it. From the books that I read, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, the people of Africa were tribesmen. You know, you stuck with tribes that were answering code, especially when it came to fucking foreigners, alienated crackers, you know, shit like that. But man, y'all niggas go hard on any black people you would agree with. It's not a why, like, and you know you just feed, then you'll be right up on your line kissing some crackers ass that ain't never did shit for black people either. You win, you gonna have more black people on your shit, bro. You don't do, man. Y'all niggas crazy, man. I don't understand. So I'm confused. Like I'm not like that. I ain't like it. I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with to have any conversation in a minute. Stay tuned. Cause when I get ready, when I get through studying, when I get through obtaining all the information, I'm gonna have a conversation with a lot of you niggas. But stay tuned. We on the way, cause we on something else. Cause y'all just said I said to choose equality. Hey, want to be Republican? I said Candace, King Faze, Young Pharaoh, the Trump supporters, right? Wanting equality. Hebrew Israelites. We know we all. How can all of y'all say all of this shit came from white people, right? There's historical facts that religions started from white people, right? There's even historical facts, right? The separation, well, not necessarily, for lack of a better word, separation, but maybe the ideology that black is cursed or outcast came with the inception of the Christianity, this Bible, the introduction of that. That's what all of that shit, we know this, right? How can we know this shit and y'all still subjugated to that shit, want to be a part of that shit so bad? Everybody includes themselves in that shit so bad. All of it, right? You know why I like, you know, and even in studying Islam, right? I'm not a part of it. Everybody know, you know, I'm not a part of it. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? I'm not a part of, you know, no organization. So I can talk these things and question these things. But even in Islam, like the start of that shit, like all of it, you know, it's so, they start like it wasn't no natural order. Like, so what were all the people before the religion came? Because people were clearly here before all of this shit. We gotta know this, right? It's scientific fact, it's historical facts and all that. Even though we know the Bible, every religion has 100 contradictions in them. We try to obtain that shit equally for some kind of reason. We try to get equality through religion. That's fucking crazy. We gotta let that shit go, y'all. Instead of obtaining equity like every other nationality of people that come and grace the soil of the United States of America. All of them. You know, Dr. Claude Anderson. So that's why wait a minute, if I get to Dr. Claude Anderson, that's why, you know, I always, you know, I begin to, you know, to start the question, or raise the question, why do we choose equality over equity? I don't understand that. Taking part in this fucking judicial system, all this go out here and vote, all this bullshit, that's equality. Fighting for equality, civil rights and all that fuck shit. Who fought for that? Who fights for that without fighting for that? Historically. They ain't even doing that shit in other countries now. There will be a revolution, family. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it will be one. here's what we gonna have to push. Here's what I'm pushing for now on. I swear I'm gonna push it like it's mine. I'm reaching out to the brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm reaching out to him. Dr. Claude Anderson. Dr. Claude Anderson. I'm searching for an economic plan, and he even got his from the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. You know, so here's a little more, you know, more modern, but them both. And I'm gonna figure out a way, you know what I mean, that we can cause this one need to be pushed. All this other shit, these other channels doing. Fuck that. Y'all look, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that share. Cause this is the information we gonna be pushing out. This is a scholar to me that's trying to help our people in today's time. All that other shit, these niggas still having these fucking debates on this and that. And it don't do nothing, but it betters the individual, right? It betters the individual. What I want to push on here, family, what I want to put in my chat, I don't give a fuck what you believe in. Because here's the thing, I don't give a fuck what religion you is, whether you know the laws of my yacht, you Hebrew, Israelite, Christian, anything of that. And one thing about it, that cracker that killed George Floyd, the motherfucker that shot Breonna Taylor, them crackers that pulled up on Ahmaud Arbery and all of that, they did not ask them, not one time, what religion were they? Not ask them, did they know the laws of my yacht? Do they know Assad and Osset and all these motherfuckers? I'm sorry, I don't want to disrespect y'all people, but you understand what I'm saying. Ain't no disrespect, but it is what it is. You did it. They didn't do none of that. You're wasting time, trying to figure shit out that ain't even the goddamn question. That ain't even in question because nobody asked y'all that shit. It's not what they doing. But Dr. Claude Anderson, man, very inspirational brother. And this video takes about 10 minutes, and goddamn, we're gonna play it in its entirety. Because we need to hear this information, family. And I'm pushing this to the T. I'm break it down. I'm reaching out to the brother. I'm reaching out to the brother and seeing what we can do. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go up in there like this.
Black, they shoot it because you're social economic condition. You're power.
Yeah, cause y'all, we gonna get information. It's only way we going. We only direction we going, y'all. Only direction we going. So again, if you want to constantly hear debate Christian versus Hebrew Israelite and all that other shit, go over to the House of Consciousness side of the studio. You want to hear some shit about more shit about some 2,000-3,000 year old shit, go over there. Now, if you want a way to get up out of this situation we in, how about a way that we can possibly end racism? Yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, because that's the direction we going with.
Racism has nothing to do with who you like or who you don't like. It has nothing to do with it. Only when they beat up on you now because they know you don't have any economics. You don't have a basis beneath you. When they drag you to shooting black folk, they're not shooting you because you're black. They're shooting you because of your social economic condition. You're powerless. They know the only thing you're going to do, they shoot 20 blacks tomorrow. Only thing you're going to do is go out and march. That's all you're going to do. They know that. You have no power and wealth. You build that business community and you build factories and industries in there. And you produce wealth and money and income. Then you take that wealth and money and income and you use it to benefit and lift your people. And you use it also to take the surplus capital and you go to the second floor in that 5-story building. On the second floor in that 5-story building, that's politics. That's politics. That's where your politicians are. Quit letting people mislead you about voting. Voting ain't worth a damn if you don't have an economy. I have run political campaigns for presidents, for governors, for attorney generals, for congressional people, for mayors, and city council people. Politics, voting and politics ain't worth a quarter in voting if you don't have an economy. It's money that controls your politics. You take your money on that first floor and the powernomics concepts that I'm trying to get y'all to buy into. You take that money off the first floor, you buy every politician on the second floor. Don't worry about voting, buy them. just like the mafia. Be like the mafia. Just buy them. If you can't, you don't have enough money to buy them, then rent or lease them for a while. You rent and lease them. Then you commission him and say, now on this second floor, now that I bought you, just like all these, this next election, you can see all this money going into all these candidates, billions and millions of dollars. They're buying those politicians. You buy them on the second floor. And then you tell them on the second floor, now, down to the poweronomics principle, I bought your rear end. You now take your rear end to the third floor. And on the third floor, that's your court system. I don't care whether it's the Supreme Court or the local superior courts, or county courts, or city courts, or state courts. You buy them. And you tell the power, and you tell them on that second floor in the court system, you start taking care of my people and doing right. The courts control the police department. The third floor is the courts and the police department. The police department would not be killing your people and shoot them down if they knew that you had an economy underneath you. They're going to pull in. How many of you seen police shooting down Jews, for instance, running? How many times have they been shooting down Asians? How many times you heard them shooting down American Indians? They only shoot down black folk. You don't have an economy to dictate to the police department or to the court system. Then once you dictate to them, you take that money off this first floor, you go to the fourth floor. Your fourth floor is your media. You all got to start producing media in these communities and take that money and start going into buying media. You got about 12,000 radio stations in the United States, about 12,000 cable systems in the United States, about 5,000 daily newspapers in the United States, and about 5,000 also, what did I miss? Television stations. You own nothing. Out of 12,000 radio stations, you probably now own about 60 or 70. Out of cable system, you don't own any, not one. Television station, you used to own one out of 5,000. Daily newspaper, you don't own anything, not one daily newspaper. How in the world can you communicate? How in the world can you mobilize your people when you don't own the media to get in touch with them and tell them what to do? If you right now try to promote something for black folk, most media will not even carry it. Most white corporations won't even buy tickets or ads to help you do it. If you have a black radio station, you cannot have black media unless you got black businesses. Because you need the advertising dollars to keep the business, keep the radio station, the media going.
You hear that ads?
The people say, why can't we own some radio? Because you don't have any businesses to buy the ads. Whites aren't gonna buy it. But you get white racists on TV and on the radio. You get the Rush Limbaughs or the Hannitys or O'Reillys on the Fox channel. That whole Fox channel is loaded down with racists. But they get the advertising dollars to stay on the air. You know why? Because you give them the money. I don't see any black folk in America renegotiating their relationships. Where did you renegotiate your relationship with white corporations? Saying that if I see you supporting the Fox channel on this negative stuff about black folk, you'll never get another dollar out of the black America. You won't do it. You should be doing it. Y'all should be sending letters every chance you get and calling on the, let's say any white person on any of the Fox channel out here saying something that implies or suggests or intimate that black folk are stupid, lazy, dumb, and criminal, we will shut off every dollar coming into your company. They're not scared of you. They got your money for granted. They know they're gonna get your dollar because they know you don't have any businesses to buy from. You don't have any alternative places to go get your gasoline, like in Detroit, Michigan, when the Arabs took over 144 out of 146 gas stations. You don't own and control anything. You're dependent on them. They said, we ain't worried about them black folk. They don't have any choice but to come give us their money. We'll kick their butts and they still got to give us the money. And the same thing is true with politics. The Republican Party don't need you. They know they got you locked in box. They know you're going to belong to the Democratic Party. Democratic Party said, we got you locked in box. We don't need you either. Because you see, my people, your leadership has not got enough intellectual credulity and internal fortitude and common sense to say, hey, let's not support either one of the parties. Let's create. You all could be the most powerful people in this nation within 1 or 2 years if you do one single thing. If you withdrew publicly from the Democratic Party and the Republican Party and said, we don't need either one of you. We're going to create a black independent party. And in that Black Independent Party, we're going to trick you all because we're not going to run any candidates. I wouldn't run any candidates. I would create me a Black Independent Party. I wouldn't run not one candidate. But I would say this. We're going to vote as a block. You're going to get 43 million black votes. And we will deliver that 43 million black votes to whoever promises most and delivers the most to black folk. Yeah. We don't care what political party you belong to. You can be, we don't care whether you're a black person, a white candidate, a pink candidate, a yellow candidate, or just an outright Sambo. We don't care. We will vote for anybody who would deliver and promises the most to black folk. That's the way you play politics. And I guarantee you, from all my years in running campaigns, every politician would knock down anything to get to your door. He said, you know what? If I deliver something to black folk, I can pick up 43 million black votes. Hell, I don't need a lot of people. I don't need it. I'll be there. Even though Hispanics have bypassed you in population, might have about 43 or 45 million Hispanics in the United States, their turnout rate is only in the 20%. You still got them beat. Hispanics might have picked up the population, but they don't have the voting capacity yet. You can deliver and become the most powerful people in this country if you started voting as an independent bloc. It said we move as a group. We move as a fist rather than fingers. And we'll stay together and we'll take care of each other, we'll buy from each other, we'll support each other, and we'll look after each other. And we'll make our dollars bounce in our community on that first floor. We'll make it circulate 8 to 12 times before it leaves black hands. Wow. Hispanic money in America bounces 6 to 7 times in the Hispanic community all over LA. Yeah. White money bounces 8 to 12 times. Asian and Arab money bounces 13 to 14 times. Jewish money bounces 18 times. Right now, black money doesn't bounce once because you're committing social economic suicide. You can be the most powerful people if you learn how to organize and play as a team. Now, doing that, now the last floor, then I did the other part. Last floor is the 5th floor. The 5th floor is education. Don't keep going around telling black folk that our future rests in education. It is not. Education is about as useless as the black vote. It's about as useless and as wasted as a black vote if you don't have what? An economy. You can educate these black kids, they have no place to go and use it. Education is a tool. Thank you. Just like a hammer and a saw. I got all kind of black kids graduating from school every year with all kind of degrees. Master's degrees in this, master's degrees in that. They can't master a damn thing because they ain't no place to go. Whites don't need them in their business and don't want them. So you're educating your kids to get an education and leave your community, go to somebody else's community, look for somebody else's business, work in somebody else's job, producing the wealth, power, resources. What's the difference between that and a slave? You're still in the same spot. You should be saying, go off and get an education and come back home to our community and build things for us. And rather than going out looking for jobs, make your organizations, both whether religious or civil, make your politicians teach black folk how to produce jobs, not look for jobs. And we're doing that now by going to the last point, is that's called exceptionality. We do that by telling everybody, tell all your politicians from this day forward, we heard Dr. Anderson speak. And what he says from now on is that we're not going to play the game anymore. We're going to stop doing what we've been doing in terms of inappropriate behavior. We're not against anybody. I don't want you all to hate anybody. I don't want you all to be against Hispanics, Arabs, Asians, midgets, humpbacks, anybody else. Just strictly be for your own people. Okay? Racism is a team sport. You either play as a team or you lose by default.
Yo.
The first floor.
That was my guy, man. Dr. Cloud Anderson. Look, that's like, that man in 10 minutes, he put in a nutshell, man, like, the only drive. That's our plan, family. And we're going to build this house. We're going to slowly build this house. Matter of fact, I think that's probably next area, like I said, that's probably next area we going down. That's the next area we going down, man. I just love the feel of that. I really salute Dr. Claude Anderson. I'm about to get on that Powernomics. I'm about to get on that real soon. Stay tuned. I'm about to be on that in probably the next show we're doing. It's gonna probably be a Power Numbers tribute before we actually start our series breaking it down. This is for my people that, you know what I mean, that rock with me, that talk like me, you know what I mean? Y'all already know what we doing, man. And you know, this is my thing, man. I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna do the work for us and bring it back to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing, y'all. This like, you know, this the area this the route we need to be going. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit, man, let's figure out how we can better this shit, come up out of this shit and not repeat it. Because I'm telling you, the route we've been going, everything we've been doing in the past is not working. You can't fix a system that's not broken. It was designed for you niggas to be treated as such. And with that, I digress.